Hello, I'm Peter Baker reporting to you on behalf of Breaking News Today. Today on Breaking News, for the first time in history, our Prime Minister has been taken into ICU. With the first Prime Minister in intensive care, it's been asked, how will the government step up and manage the crisis? The Queen addressing the country in a monumental speech, and will the lockdown lift? For the first time in history, the Prime Minister has been taken into intensive care. It's understood that Boris Johnson is not thought to be on a ventilator, but may be receiving oxygen after being escalated yesterday into ICU as his condition worsened. With the Foreign Secretary currently heading the country, there is much goodwill for the man that has been successfully and thoughtfully steering the country through this pandemic, the worst crisis that the country has faced since World War II. What happens now, and what will be the strategy going forward? Downing Street is shocked with the deterioration of the Prime Minister. Prior to the move to ICU, oxygen was administered. However, fully conscious, he was moved to ICU thereafter, ready for ventilation should the need arise. In the event of using ventilation, it will require sedation. It is ironic that the Prime Minister, also a father, son, and soon to be a dad to a newborn, has been exposed to the virus that he is currently leading the country through. Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth addressed the country on Sunday the 5th of April. Her Royal Highness brought the country to a standstill with her heartwarming gratitude and thanks to the nation. In the address, her words echoed so many of the thoughts of the public. I am sure the nation would join me in assuring you that what you do is appreciated and every hour of your hard work brings us closer to a return of more normal times. The dedication to service of countless nurses, midwives, and other health workers in these most challenging of circumstances is an example to us all. The Queen moved many to tears with her support to the nation during only her 5th public address in the entirety of her reign. Her choice of outfit, as always, was of comfort and positivity. It did not go unnoticed the elegance of the sparkling diamond and turquoise brooch left to the Queen by her grandmother, Queen Mary. With the brooch signifying both good and bad times, the Queen has only worn this on significant occasions. Turquoise representing healing, with the diamond representing strength, only echoed the thoughts and power behind the message. Ending the broadcast with an iconic reference to World War II, promising that we will come together again. We will succeed and survive these troubling times. The Queen ended the message with warmth and comfort, saying, "We should take comfort that while we may have more still to endure, better days will return. We will be with our friends again. We will be with our families again. We will meet again." So, will lockdown lift or last? In light of the weekend's events, questions have been asked of when the lockdown is expected to lift. Supermarkets over the last few days have lifted rationing on their products, with the exception of rice, pasta, UHT milk and tinned tomatoes that continue to be monitored. Shelves have been filled with Easter eggs ahead of the bank holiday weekend, where the peak is expected to hit the UK, despite claims from Professor Whitty now dispelling this expectation. The professor continued that it would be premature to lift the lockdown restrictions, but to be confident in our future management first. During the latest update delivered by the Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab, standing in for the Prime Minister, Whitty warned the public not to expect too much too soon from the antibody testing. It will take time to rebuild our immunities in any bid to return to normal life. That's all from Breaking News. I'm Peter Baker. Stay safe, stay at home, and protect our NHS.